it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the flames and watch it burn, 'cause you have branded me, scorched me, burn every inch of me. Strike a match and watch it burn. I'll set the world ablaze, since it's this game that you play. Feel the flames of the fire, and I will burn higher, burn brighter, fight fire with fire.
Doo-doo. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome to the show. We're live. Oh, I have downloaded so many gigs. It's like a little over 9 gigs of patches for Diablo. 9 gigs. Jesus. What didn't you patch? All I know is I saw a bunch of stability and this and that patches, so I'm like, alright, there's a chance. There is a chance. Yellow. Here we are. I forgot to check, so... Do. This way. Fish. That was the hardcore fishing. Oh man. It was... Today was a day. Oh, I forgot to do the thingy. We'll do this quest and then we'll go back to town. Forgot to pick up my run around people.
Speed of light. Incoming. Hey! Don't blink. Speed of light.
Reinforcements incoming!
Steady as stone. Incoming. Hey!
I see that air statue just sitting there hidden.
Speed of light. Incoming. Hey!
Look at that.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, so back to town. Completely forgot about that. Gotta send people out on missions.
extra abyss.
All right. Flame. All right, those are both going now. May I help you? Nah, I don't need any help. Got 4 of those. Yeah.
Hard work is all there is.
Do 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 do. Chickens. I'm that guy right there. Hey, look, an apple. Alright, so this is one we completed yesterday. Um... Damn, that sucks to be you.
No escape.
Oops. Not what I wanted to do.
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
God, my...
Speed of light. Don't blink. Hey.
My shooting sucks. Glad to have saved you. I'm a hero now, don't you know? Oh, God. Add astral phenomenon. Oh. I'll do you real quickly.
Hey! Leave it all to me.
Spin. Hello, Iceman.
I'll be fine. Speed of light.
Do 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 do.
Don't blink.
Just charging right at him. Like I own the joint. That's how you know shit is serious. The game. Is the game marvelous, acceptable, or deplorable to you? I would not say it's deplorable. To get that title, you have to like earn that title. One does not just get to be deplorable without like actively trying really hard. Like I feel like to get the title as a deplorable game, you need to really have done some like really shady, awful things. So like for instance, I would put Ark in deplorable, but the problem is I can't call Ark the game deplorable. The company that made Ark is deplorable. You know, so that's where things start getting shady. Is am I saying that? You know, what is deplorable at that point? Is it the company or is it the?
I must leave no stone unturned. No one escapes my sights.
My only issue that I have with the game is the
Steady as stone.
shop is a little confusing as to what is what what is what commodity, what is what, you know, like you know, assuming that you wanted to get involved with the gacha mechanics and all that, it gets confusing when you're starting to go through and you're like, all right, let's look at this. All right, so you need, you know, like, you need 8 wishes to be able to do this, right? It's just like, all right, cool. And this is like 10 wishes at 10 each. You know, it's like, wait, why do I not have any? Oh, I have this, but not this one. It's just like, just so weird. But it's a typical, like, I can't be mad at it because it's a typical gacha mechanic game. They all do that with like 19 different, you know, currencies and Which are 3 games that are deplorable to you? Alright, 3 games that are deplorable. So, again, I have to ask, are we talking about the company? Or are we talking about the game? Or or do you want to classify them as the same thing? You know, because like Ark would be one, but that was more the company, not the game. Because that was the nonsense they pulled with the game was in beta, and they released the DLC while the game was in beta. Like, that is deplorable to me. Like, your game's not even released yet, and you're releasing DLC that people have to buy. You know, that is deplorable in my opinion. I don't, so here's the thing, is I do not mind microtransactions and all that, as long as it's, you know, like, upfront and, like, it's like, this is how it is, this is our thing, you know. Where I start running into an issue is when, like, key factors of the game you cannot do without participating in the gacha mechanic. So an example of that would be Arcade, right? Arcade was a super pretty game. The problem with Arcade was their pay to win. They were 100% pay to win. Like 100% pay to win. Because what would happen is they had items that were in the store that were specific, that were like, we boost your armor, we boost your defense, we boost your attack, we boost your this, we boost, like, there was a potion for every stat. And if you wanted the dual wield Amex cards, you could win because you could just dual wield Amex cards and beat anyone in the game who's not dual wielding Amex cards. Because that's how powerful it was. And that's when I start having issues. Now this game, it seems like you could play the game and get things eventually, slowly. But there's nothing that's like inherent, like there's no PvP. So like I don't have to argue and say like, oh, there's a PvP mechanic, so like buying character A is gonna give you an inherent advantage. It's just gonna make the game easier for you, you know, if you have a certain character, I guess. Alright, so that's that. Which is
for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Which is a game that's acceptable to you? I think every game has a place depending on the person. You know, like, let's be honest. What game? Like, I play games. Like, let's bring up my Steam library. Do I have a? Yeah, I do. One second. Okay, so here's my Steam. You're gonna see in my Steam, I have the most eclectic taste of video gaming. You know, because like I have Borderlands, I have games like Protato, I have Conan, you know, like I have a very, I even have like some really old school Dungeons and Dragons. I have, we won't talk about the Final Fantasy collection.
adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize
And
the
so for
opportunity
me,
while it's there.
like I play a large, but there's games I don't play. So like Gunsmith Simulator, I'm probably not gonna buy Gunsmith Simulator. But could I see someone buying and playing and enjoying Gunsmith Simulator? Sure. You know, I think the only thing that makes a game not acceptable is when the game purposely does something with a purpose to actually cause harm to someone. That's when I start having issues with the game. So if you make a game that is just filled with purposeful hate speech or purposeful,
Welcome to the
like it is
Thank you for
purposely
completing-
done to
Ad Astra.
beat on a specific group, then I have an issue with that. Which is a game that is marvelous to you? This is where I make a joke and say Marvel. No. In all honesty, I'd have to say this is gonna sound weird. My favorite game of all times is a toss-up between two. Both of them are Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 1, because that's what got me into the RPG genre. That's what got me into doing tabletop role-playing. That's what got me into, like, fantasy stories. That was my gateway drug into Tolkien. That was my gateway drug into all of that. It was Final Fantasy 1. But I say there's two, because Final Fantasy 2, American 2, Japanese 4, will always hold a special place in my heart, because that story just like clicked with young me, you know. And I wound up you know, like spending so many hours playing that game, and I can't tell you how many times I've played through that game multiple times. It will always hold a special place in my heart, you know. 9 was the one with 10 was online. 9 was the one with V, right? If I remember right. Alright. There is only one Final Fantasy I did not like. And it wasn't because of the storyline. And that's Final Fantasy VIII. I could not, for the life of me, get past the draw mechanic. I couldn't get past the draw mechanic. And my only other issue that I had with 8, other than the draw mechanic, was the fact that the game punished you for leveling. If you are the kind of person like me who loves to go above and beyond and just farm and grind, the game would punish you for it. Hey, no problem. Hey, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Truly appreciated. But yeah, Oh, that used to bother me. It was like if you got that one ring,
Speed of light.
the ring that like stopped your leveling, you put that ring on, you draw all these powerful spells out of the bad guys so you can get badass stats, and then never cast a single spell, you'd win the game easy. But if you were like, man, I want to try this badass spell, it was like, oh, you want to try the badass spell? Well, you see, by doing that, you're gonna lower your stats down. You sure you want to do that? I think the last time I actually played it, I just never set the magic command. Found out that the items were super OP. Like healing items were really cheap and healed you. Yep. The only reason I was able to beat Final Fantasy VIII, and I had problems for the longest time playing through Final Fantasy VIII. The only reason I was able to finally beat it was when they released Final Fantasy VIII back in the day on the PC. There was a mod that you could download that would alter your save file. And when you altered your save file, you can make it do certain things. And so what I would do was I would make it that if I downloaded the spell, it would lock the spell. So even if I cast the spell, my number would never go down.
In adventure, speed of light.
And then at that point, I was able to like use the game, like it felt like I was playing a regular Final Fantasy game at that point.
There's no end to this.
Another test.
I got Carol's.
Incoming.
But yeah, that's the only reason why I was able to beat Final Fantasy VIII back in the day. I'll fully admit it.
Another test subject. That's
Speed of light. Got lucky that time.
that tingle. That tingle.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel kind of bad that, like, the only way I beat it was through cheating, but, like,
Becomes.
I, like, played through the game, right? So you got a picture. I was that guy. My first time I played through, right? First time I played. Before I dumped out the first time. Was, I don't know if you remember the giant T-Rex creature. That, like, was designed that you were supposed to run away from it. Because it's supposed to be so much more powerful than you, right? You were supposed to run away from it. I sat there, grinding on tiny monsters to level up to the point where I could actually
All
kill
of it. Whatever it is.
the
What
T-Rex.
exactly is it?
And when I killed the T-Rex, I then went into Ifrit's lair with all these levels I grinded so I could finally beat the T-Rex. And everything started to bitch slap me. And I'm like, why is everything hitting so hard? I'm this super high level. I killed the T-Rex. Like, what's going on? And that's when I realized that everything leveled up. And I was like, wait. So everything levels with me? And then that's when I realized it was just like, so I'm getting punished for leveling up. So the player who spends no time leveling up actually is going to do better than me. And it was just like, it was such a weird system because it was like the game wanted you to go into a combat, draw magic from all the enemies, then after you drew magic from all them enemies, run away from combat. Don't fight it, just run away. Because you don't want the experience points, just run away. Next combat, draw all the magic you can out of it, and then run away. And if you did that, you would min-max yourself, and you'd be a god by the time you got to the end game.
No, I can't go back to Gloria like this.
Help, I'm trash and DPS and extra promo, but I want to level the DPS suit so I can have the option if everyone is tank and support. Is that an actual problem in the game that like where like players will just be like, nah, I don't need to. Nah, we don't. I'll just be a tank too.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
They actually made the tanks and supports interesting and fun. Oh, that's cool. Meanwhile, I'm the person, no matter how interesting or fun tanks are, I'm going to be like, so I'm going to take this mega blaster laser beam guy. And they made the DPS Soldier 76, Genji, Junkrat, and Widowmaker. Is Widowmaker really a DPS? Do people actually play Widowmaker and do DPS? Oof. Let's see here. What level is this quest? Doesn't even say what level the quest is. In this game she is. Like, I know she's a DPS in Overwatch 2. But I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen an effective, except for in like pro play, I haven't seen an effective like Widowmaker.
if you're borrowing a book, please Oh, it's so good.
Clearly you're meant to be.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Others work hard
So,
too.
did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me?
Just wanted to see you.
Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian.
There you go. I did that
any
line
books
for
to
you.
recommend?
That line was for you.
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful.
Yes.
Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Not some random anime changer.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Oh. Angry librarian mommy.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
It's giving me goosebumps.
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner,
Lisa seems really scary right now.
you really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Sure thing. Should I tell her I've robbed all of her books from her library? I quite literally just robbed all of her books. Maybe that's why she thinks, like, everything's missing. It's because, like, I stole everything.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
What about the overdue library book? So this is a date now?
Oh, is that how you see it?
Yes. Yes, library mommy.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Yes, library mommy.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
All right,
Take a look
then.
around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Choose a gift for Lisa. Why are these question marks? So we have a pair of underwear, a ragged old scroll, question mark, question mark, question mark, or question mark, question mark, question mark.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Take a look around. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. Take a look around.
Well, if I have to choose between underwear or a ragged scroll, we're going with the ragged
This is a
scroll.
historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must...
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Yeah, it's either that or underwear.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
Library book of Bard.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when
Library
you mentioned
book.
Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Yes, yes, library mommy.
Today's recommendation is the steak. Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
Yes. No.
Oh,
Paimon, go away.
apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Yes, library mommy. Order a dish Lisa would like.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so cute.
Alright, we have steak and chicken.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste.
You sure? Can't change again?
Why don't you?
Let's see what you say.
Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure? Can't...
Why don't you order?
How do you get, like, that's the part I'm not getting is how do you get access?
Thatch Cliff is known for its views.
Finally I have the chance to stop you. I've had my eye on you for a while now. Outliner wandering the plaza is easy to spot. What are you doing? Wanting for some invite for you.
Which should I choose?
Regarding Lisa's taste in
What does
food.
Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian.
Oh shit.
A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
Okay, so not meat or chicken. Alright, so we have like... Ah, yes!
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
Yeah, yes, library mommy.
Can't change again once you've been.
Here you go.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
Yes, library mommy.
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Yes, library mommy.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it.
You fool!
So sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time.
Or I will kill you.
On to our next stop then, cutie.
You better remember, or I will f***ing kill you, you bitch. Bring me my f***ing library book, bitch. I will f***ing kill you. I will destroy you, you f***ing bitch.
Damn, Lisa.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Would you by chance care for some flowers, my lady?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Hold on. Okay, hey you. What kind of flowers does Lisa like?
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lee? We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep, it can only be the Cecilia.
Cecilia.
You want to know what? We're not particular.
Okay. Of course you don't know about flowers. You bastard. I don't see anyone else who knows anything about flowers in the area.
What I'll make tonight?
Alright.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
We're gonna go with Cecilia.
Ah, Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you? This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't change again?
Yeah, let's go with this. The librarian will love it.
Ooh la la. Such fine taste.
Yes, library
This
mommy.
flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains. If only you had picked them for me with your own hands. They would have had twice the sentimental value.
Yes, library mommy.
Time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
And my business
Once
is being
again, I see a
library.
total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do?
What happened?
I lost the book.
I will get the book back.
A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 3, no, 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Yes.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
You can punish me, book mommy. How do we find the lost book, though?
Don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity?
Oh, is this the... We learned to scan... You want me to scan?
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow
Yes,
the trail
library
and have a
mommy.
look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Yes, library mommy.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, let's keep going. Meanwhile, I'm gonna rob all these plants. Small lamp grass. I love lamp grass. That means it's up on the hill. Climb, fool. I don't see it. Guessing it's up one more level.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, there, it's down there. Well, we have to get this thing first. I'm just gonna spin through you, okay? Alright.
Speed of light.
There we go. Grab that. Where's it at now? There it is.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
What? Paimon, you okay? Do you need help?
Incoming.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Short thing. After I do this.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
God, this is a pain in the ass.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Adventurers Guild?
It's not unlike them, in the sense that they are known for darting around amongst underground ruins. But adventurers do not typically take others' belongings. Well, not from the living anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out...
Why is that?
Because I'm Magic Mommy.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what...
Ooh, it's a book. Recommended party level 19. Well, I think I'm that level.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
Paimon, shut up.
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Paimon, I will trade you out for a library mommy.
Don't blink. Good.
Ooh, all of that for a potato. Are these laser beams that I have to go through? Oh wow, 36 damage. God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That 36 damage was so much.
Incoming.
Yeah, I don't see anything down there. Like, I was contemplating, like, gliding down there. I'm like, maybe there's something there.
Don't blink.
The answer is no. Hi, guys. Nothing else to do in here, right? Nope. Anything hidden up here? Shit. I don't know if I fell through the floor there or if there was an actual hole. try this again. I'm not seeing anything hidden.
Speed of light. Incoming.
This is the way I was supposed to go, right? I mean, we got there eventually, right? The most ridiculous path ever. Oh, thank God I'm finding all these potatoes and shit.
Don't blink. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Ha! Speed of light. Ha!
Nothing up there right now.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
Challenge complete.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Incoming.
I did it!
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have not pushed the storyline at all.
Hide yourselves away.
I have
But
just
I
been
do want my book
exploring.
back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book?
Yes.
I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian.
Library
I
mommy.
believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book.
Lay off the helium.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
You're angering library mommy. Using up all Lisa's patience, the abyssal mage loses consciousness. Sure. She's so strong.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
You didn't let him finish speaking.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh, going down?
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste
4 to
of one of
5
my
inch
potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
Oh, mysterious. I'm so
As
curious.
far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's the due date? Please don't punish me if I return it late.
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me.
Damn,
Are
Paimon.
you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
I will take extra care of this book.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
I'm in a tree. Alright, so we go back to town now.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the
God,
first
I don't want
place.
to talk to Jean
If
yet!
you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable.
Hey, no
The
problem.
aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo Gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Speaking of power,
What is it?
there's something I need to show the Knights of Favonius.
Let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Sure thing, Gene. Even though I don't want to deal with your thing yet, because that's Act 2, and we haven't even finished
Mondstadt
Act 1
and
yet.
Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation.
Gene.
In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation.
Gene, chill out for a bit.
Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Tibet.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Oh, so they're both going to the same place. Ah!
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Yes, library mommy.
Miss Lisa? But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
The Time Out Travel Guide.
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today.
Yes, library mommy.
On my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow, Lisa went and bought us some special
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
There are various ways to obtain Adventure XP to raise your Adventure rank. Whether it be continuing various quests, looking for chests, completing investigations, Adventurer's Handbook, revitalizing ley line booms. You can obtain Adventure XP from these activities and increase your Adventure rank. The more challenges and opportunities will also open up as your Adventure rank increases. Alright. My eye is dry. Alright, so we go to this one, because this is Act 1. Ooh, we have achievements. Get some stamina back. We're gonna climb. Up. Up. It's time for you to talk to yourself, Amber. Listen, Amber. There's something I need you to know. I always thought you're so beautiful. Sometimes I just look in the mirror and I go, damn, you're f***ing hot. Yeah. And then I find this doll and I forget about you. The end.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Pretty good.
Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you? A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oops.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license.
Okay.
Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
It's fine, I can do this.
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems.
Absolutely,
But
Amber.
we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth.
What is with these people like with animo slimes?
I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise. The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Well, guess I better get started.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly.
Wow.
They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky.
Well
To the
then.
animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Yay!
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
The people of Mondstadt really understand the romance of learning to glide.
Anyway, let's go find Amber.
I'm right here, Paimon. Paimon, where are you at? I'm right here. How goes your journey in Tibet, traveler? Leave us your comment.
keep up with me.
Know what I meant to do? Wait, is she just like... Oh, she's all the way over here. Oh, then we're gonna teleport over. This. The following quest needs to be completed before entering License to Glide. Die, bird.
Don't blink.
I think I might have angered something down there.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules?
I mean, I read it, but I can't say I really grasped the rules.
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there.
Yeah, Amber.
The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
I will. Time to tell Jean.
Some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
That's a great question.
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
All right. That pass?
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't...
Sure thing.
Alrighty then.
Or keep her waiting, see what happens.
Hey!
Okay.
Incoming! Yeah. Hey, here! Over here!
What's up, Amber?
Set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the...
I'm ready. You know, probably gonna fail this one.
Don't blink! Good. Right idea.
Wow, you killed my character! They killed my character! Good job, game!
You didn't hurt yourself. Once you're ready, keep a firm grasp.
Can't believe you killed my character.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license.
Windborn Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
It's a while.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
My gliding license is,
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
wouldn't the answer have really been, I was taking the test right now?
Forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast.
Wouldn't pterodactyl
So
be
far,
more
we haven't
fitting?
managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic.
Oh,
But
God.
he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Sure.
Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Still can't believe they killed my character. Still kind of pissed about that. I'm just gonna eat a lot of hit points from the tower. No, not that much.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for... Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider.
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Oh?
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor?
Raptor!
Wait, let's keep going. Incoming! Hey!
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly trail camps around these parts.
Yeah.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out in the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Yeah.
Object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Thank you.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Wow, that was like echoed.
I got him.
Speed of light.
The wrong test subject.
I am no one's test subject.
Pick.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on.
Huh. Look where we are.
There are no more elemental markings
Elemental
added.
power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Yeah.
Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the... There's only one way over there. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam.
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with...
How about we make this the third and final...
Are you sure that's how the...
It's a custom version of the exam. Designed besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt. So, what do you say?
Watch me nail this exam.
Woohoo! Good. Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Use nearby wind currents to keep yourself aloft while evading enemies' attacks. While gliding, you can drop bombs. Defeat all the opponents this way.
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural.
Thanks.
I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
Gotta go grab me a raptor.
Incoming. Good.
I do laugh at the fact that, like, my main character, I still haven't put any levels on him. He literally is, what level is he? 8.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Oops. And then she drowned. The gliding champion of Mondstadt just drowned. Ow.
Not so hard. Don't blink. Hey. Good. Speed of light. Good. Incoming.
Can I have some loots?
Don't blink.
Oh no, you're immune. Oh boy, a level 1 sword. What I always needed. Alright, up further. What's up, Caprese? How you doing this evening? How'd your appointment go today? Was that everything you dreamed it to be? Hey, didn't you have a photo shoot today or something like that? Or am I misremembering? Oh, Friday.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Let's examine our surroundings, just like you taught me.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
Grappling hook or spikes. Some sort of elemental magic?
See anything with your elemental sight? No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
And this is the last we heard from Amber.
You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
I'm with Amber.
Sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness.
Go!
Raptor says I'll never
Go,
make it,
Outrider!
But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. Hey! Incoming! Nowhere to hide.
Sorry, Raptor.
I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
No, we're
It
just
was all
crazy.
thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem.
What about me? Did I
kinda
pass?
missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding
Oh my
manual
God.
isn't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
Sounds good.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license.
Thanks.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to...
Bright white light.
Getting this gliding license has turned into quite
I'm
an
glad to see
adventure.
that the studio is up to what you want it to be. That'd be awful if you were like, I hate the studio, it sucks. Apple. 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 Do Froggy.
Someone needs assistance.
All right, let's go to town. Some slightly off center because of stud placement, but that's a whatever.
I'll catch up.
Do you have pictures of it you want to send? You can always send pictures. Well, I will always accept pictures. Hmm. Oh, we could get knighted inside the cathedral? Text is better.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
I actually put a lot of effort into this.
And I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
Yay!
It's so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
Cool, I'm definitely gonna win.
Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Wow. Damn. Damn. Do do do.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
I want to procrastinate. You can't stop me. Damn. That looks really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks really, really good. Back half of the studio, front half is the back.